All right. So we are doing the Weeblo handbook for with the whittling chip, and this is requirement 6. So it asks us to demonstrate our knowledge of the pocket knife safety rules and pocket knife pledge. If you have not already done so, earn your whittling chip card. Okay. So what we did is we went and got pocket knife. I don't think this is actually Boy Scout or Cub Scout recommended, but it's pretty much the same size. See? So, all right. So that's that. And then we got a bar of soap. Usually people use Irish, the ivory bar, but this time we're going to use this one, the Dove. Just to demonstrate, we got a couple pieces of wood, do some whittling, and I got mine. My hands are too big for the other one, so I'm going to use this one. All right. Big Five, $10 sale. Okay. So for the whittling chip is a special card that gives you permission to use a pocket knife. You can earn it by doing these things. Know the safety rules for handling a knife. Okay, so Makai, what are some of the safety rules in handling your knife?
Well, one is don't try to catch it while falling. The blood circle, you stretch your arm as wide out, and then you just turn, and whoever's in the length of your arm is most likely to get hit with the knife.
So is this young man right here too close to you?
Yes.
And you have to get permission from the parent.
Yep, to use your knife. Yeah, so the knife is not a toy, right? So what if you was to turn your knife, if you had it open and you turned it on both sides, is this young guy in the way?
Yes.
Okay, he's too close, right? And then this guy is too close and I'm too close, right?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So what are some other safety things? So what about they're supposed to be on the table now, like just sitting, or should we be playing with it, throwing it across the room? What should we do?
So leave it there until we're ready to carve the soap in the wood.
All right. So we shouldn't. So it's not a toy, right? All right. So that's good. So that's just a few of the rules. So it also says show that you know how to take care and use a pocket knife. Okay. So we just said it's not a toy. What are some of its uses for? If we go to a soccer game, can we carry it in our pocket?
No.
No. Can we go to McDonald's and play in the play place with it?
No.
No. So that wouldn't be safe. So what would be its uses?
Probably for camping, mostly for wood and fire, and then for your tent. Then next is probably at home. You have to leave it home, and then you can use it for cooking. If you have the right one, the right kind of pocket knife.
Right.
And
Okay, go ahead, Joaquin.
Or if someone's about to attack you, you have to stab them.
Well, we want to stay away from that one, right? We want to make sure we just stick with what it's used for, right? Which is wood for when we go camping, right? And then for doing soap, yes.
Or to light a stick.
Okay, yeah, you can cut a stick. Okay, that's what it's used for. All right,
To light a stick.
So make a carving with a pocket knife. Work with your den leader or adult when doing this. Okay, so how we're going to demonstrate this is practicing some of the basic safety things that Mikhail had talked about. And what we're going to do is practice carving the soap first, and then carving the wood, and then I think that'll be it. And then after that is read, understand the promise to abide by the knives are not toys guidelines, and then read and understand and promise to abide by the pocket knife pledge. And then later, when you become a Boy Scout, you can earn the Totem chip, similar to the whittling chip, but it's a little bit more involved in that. And so we'll go over some more safety rules. We'll talk about how knives are not a toy again, and then I'll have Mikhail sign this right here. It's actually backwards, but he'll sign this at the bottom, which is his pocket knife pledge, and this is important. And this is one of his last requirements before he goes on to Boy Scouts. All right.
Folded it.
Okay, so we want to so one of the things we want to work on is taking the the soap and carving it out, right? So we want to just demonstrate that we know how to like control the knife and carve the soap, right? Now, what's interesting about soap can become a little slippery. So after we handle it for a while, it can be slippery. So you want to be careful with your knife and when you're carving it. Okay, Kyle?
One bad thing is the protector, like yours right here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're carving, your hand can kind of slip up and then you can cut yourself while you're carving.
Right.
So my knife isn't that good with
Yeah, so be careful though.
And a sharper knife is better because if you're like doing this, a dull knife is bad because if you're doing like a stick, and then the knife can't go through that much, and then you're putting more. It takes more work into doing it.
And pressure.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
With a sharp knife, it just.
Absolutely, yeah. So, so Mikhail was talking about your knife. The better your knife is sharper, that's the best thing. If it's dull, that's not good. So making sure your knife is super, super sharp. He was also making a comment on this part here for usually the adult knives. It has this block here. Some of the smaller knives they'll have this finger tip here where it's blocking it. All right. So we're gonna give this to Mikhail. He's gonna show us how he can actually carve.
Yeah, Sharpie.
So you're gonna show us how it's how to carve it. Okay. So now are you carving it towards yourself or away from yourself?
Like this.
Okay, so you want to carve away from yourself, right? Okay, so you go a little slower. So now what's interesting is with wood or with soap, you can go really really deep with the soap, or you can kind of demonstrate. So demonstrate to me how you can actually just shave small pieces off, right? Not going too deep. Okay, get back a little bit.
That's the blood circle.
Yeah.
The paper's the blood circle.
Okay, so watch your hand. All right. Okay, so wait. So now, so Mikhail's just shaving off just the small parts. So if Mikhail wanted to go just lightly shave off, he'll just glide it right over the edge, right? So the more pressure that you put on the knife, the deeper you can go, right? So you see how the knife is at a certain angle, you can go deeper. The closer it is here, like at probably a 5-degree angle, you could just shave off just a little bit, okay? So Mikhail, so show us how you can go. You want to go away, so you want to shave away from yourself, right? Okay. So show us how you can actually cut maybe a chunk out of the knife, out of the soap. Whoa. Okay, so let me show you here.
Yeah, no.
Okay, no. We want to keep the soap.